Hi, my
Hello.
name is Hello, my name is Juan Fernandez from the Película in Puerto Rico. It is a pleasure to get to talk to you about playing Astrid and how to play your dragon, how to train your dragon. So I'm wondering, opening weekend, did you disconnect, put your head under a pillow, or did you go to a movie theater, watch it with audiences? What was that experience like?
So aggressively disassociated from the whole thing. I was very, I mean, like, we were all very excited and it very much felt like a kind of celebration to get to, you know, welcome the movie to the world. But there was an element of it where I just was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what people think. So I did kind of just disassociate. But it's done well so far and I think people like it. So it feels very, very nice.
I think that's an understatement. I think you should have a victory lap. So I don't know what your plans are. Definitely do something. But let me ask you this. Obviously, you got a little bit of a taste of like how people try to hold on to the memories of things that they associate with childhood. But I wonder when you got the role and what was your reaction to sort of bringing this version of Astrid to the screen?
I mean, like, I would have played a tree in this movie if they'd wanted me to. So the fact that they wanted me to be my childhood hero was somewhat of a dream come true. But it was really, the wonderful thing about working with Dean, who made the animated movies as well, was that you could kind of, he was such a wealth of knowledge on the movies and these characters, and the fact that he kind of wanted to expand Astrid and give some more context as to why she is the way she is and her story and everything was really, really special. So to get to play into that a bit more with him was really cool.
I mean, so given that she was your childhood hero, you must have thought about this character for a long time. So what's your take on sort of where because she's not really, she ignores Hiccup, but she's not a bully. But you know what I mean? How did you sort of trace the moment where he sort of catches her attention, how the dynamic between the characters shift?
I think me and Dean and Mason even, we all spoke about it together. I felt there was definitely something that we wanted in Astrid to be that she's never a bully. She's actually just really determined and people getting her in her way is really annoying, but she's not a bully. Like she's not just kind of making fun of him for the sake of making fun. And that felt kind of essential also to her relationship with Hiccup and making sure that their dynamic when it kind of switches over into more friendly and flirty and they have a bit of a crush on each other and all of that. I wanted to feel super organic and not just a kind of like storytelling tool and actually a real relationship that's developing. So it was important for me to try and dialogue wise and action wise and everything for it to come across that she's actually just really stubborn and it's not as much kind of like bullying. It's more so just her own stuff going on.
So given that you can play that really well, I'm wondering what are you like when you are on set? Are you like studying the sides on all the time, or are you relaxing, and forget to hit your mark type of performer? What are you like?
I'd like to think I'm a happy medium. I don't know. I mean, it was difficult on this job because everyone is really, really funny. And so I kind of actually was probably the least professional I've ever been on this job because everyone's so funny that I just was constantly cracking up and breaking all the time. But I think I don't know. I feel like Mason would probably disagree. I feel like maybe I can be a bit stubborn. I don't know.
All right, you play it really well. So my time is up. Have that victory lap. Pleasure talking to you. Thanks so
Thank you
much.
so much. It was lovely to speak to you.